kind of ruined those days, so I'm intrigued to see where we go. And Talia is good, especially in the mid lane. And side lane, sometimes you can be caught out with the Protobot and the Ghost, but you can just take Ghost Flash yourself, and it's going to be a lot on Horn. We're going to see Beyond and Score meet.
Yeah, battling actually as Red Buff still circling around Beyond, but Score's found the brush. Will be able to leap onto Beyond. There's the last shot, and it's Beyond that picks up the kill. And Pawn is looking for this one onto Beyond. Will be able to answer that. Grabs the double buffs, but Ian, he wants to grab some for himself. Threaded volley, but that's going to be the pull. And Ian grabs it with the transfusion. 2-1, very early for MVP.
Rambo aggression once again. This wall.
Yeah, skating his way down here. Scores in as well. Thrill of the Hunt
5 men.
is down. Yeah, massive block to come in as well as Pawn's going to get knocked up. There's the equalizer. Maha in trouble. It's going to be Pawn falling already, but Deft grabs himself the double. Hemoplay comes in as Mata puts himself in front of his AD carry. And MVP not going to be able to get anything more. Smeb might be in trouble, but no. Yeah, Pawn throws the threaded volley through. Score will need to actually hit his smite button this time as he gets... Oh, actually, no. Beyond wants to try and grab it. Deft is just going to solo kill Maha. And now Score... No, not going to be able to grab it. A little bit, fortunately. Ian didn't have the flash. His ADD now going to get turned on. Deft gets himself out of harm's way as Mata very aggressively positions and gets the snare onto ADD, who falls. Beyond now taking a lot of damage, getting burned down with the Flame Spitter. Pawn flashes his way out. It's a double kill for the Talia. Max gets evaporated underneath his inner turret. And yeah, that is not how you want to feel as the little Scion that wants to be hitting people, but he just is too. The teleport's coming in, but now ADD has made it his way to the fight. Smeb turns around, burning down the Vladimir, and that's going to just beautiful assessment of what you can achieve as ADD just couldn't do anything without the Vladimir for damage.
I felt like the shot calling kind of fell apart on the side of MVP as ADD now is caught.
Yeah, Deft has turned up as well, so a lot of extra damage now. The culling comes in, ADD will get snipped by it. Max taking the last couple of shots, and that is 2 swift kills for KT. Now being shoved into the face of Maha, even that Ardent Blaze doing noticeable damage, which is not something you get to often say about that particular ability. As Smeb possibly caught out of position, doesn't have the Zhonya's completed and will just die. He's going to make sure that KT can pick up this.
That part so far is good. You can see that some brush camps are here, though, from MVP.
Yeah, Max may be caught out of position as well. Deft and Mata are going to find him. Yeah, the equalizer goes down. Weaver's well to get Pawn into the fight as well. 3 versus 2, and there's multiple fronts now as Beyond's in trouble. He should be the first casualty as Deft just dashes over the wall. ADD soon to follow, surely, and it's going to be Pawn that grabs that kill. Now 3 versus 5. Deft looks immortal here on the damage as well as Mata. Maybe in trouble, but does have the cavalry arriving, and ADD is now the one certainly in a bad spot. A Score is able to pick up that kill, his first of the game. Now Beyond has to run. Deft is hunting him. The Weaver's Wall is going to get Pawn in there. Beyond slowed down, and now turn up another fight on multiple fronts. The Hemoplague does come in, but Deft just avoids everything. Ian's in trouble. He's exhausted. He's going to fall down first off. Another kill for Deft. ADD very, very low. Decimating Smash. Oh! Massive knock-off. Max has possibly started a good fight here for MVP. Double kill. Make that a triple. Is that the quadra kill for Max? The Scion's going off. As Pawn's the last man standing. Where did that damage come from?
How does Max keep doing it, making it happen with a Baron steal on Thresh and now potentially a second Baron secure? That's picking up incidental kills on support Scion. And how does MVP, against the run of the game, get Baron every time?
That was ridiculous. The 3-man knockout with the decimating smash and then everything else working out for the Scion. I believe he wasn't the main damage dealer. Transformer rules. I'll need to talk to my friend Shia LaBouffe about it. As there's the equalizer. Really nice positioning here for KT as everyone's already been softened up. A big takedown onto Max, who's now actually able to run around this fight doing a fair bit of damage. Pawn was taken down by Maha earlier on. Good hook comes in as Marta's being locked down. Score is dead. It's a double kill as everyone's turning it around on the side of MVP. And could it be happening another time? KT turned around game 1. Not sure whether they can do it again.
The handshake in the mid-game is just insane. Crazy team fighting. MVP can only win in 5v5s, and KT decided, well, with enough ahead, let's go for a 5v5. But guess what, KT? After this play, you're going to be hundreds of golds ahead, not thousands of gold ahead, maybe even behind. as you can see, and they're going to look for the end.
They're looking for it. Of course, it was an ace here by MVP. The inhibitor falls down. Baron buff still circulating the members of MVP. Ian decides he wants to tank up this turret, and he can do so. Second inhibitor, Nexus turret is going to fall down. Mata is not going to be enough, and MVP take us to game number 3.
The great train heist of 2017 happened right there. 2